Mosley said that there was an interrogation, and Wolfgang called, and we need him back. Now, I'm walking over here. This is the sweet spot. Now we need to wait 20 seconds and do nothing in the front room in order to get Bruno to show up so that he can buy the painting for $100. Now this event can actually be triggered in day 1 if you wait long enough, but you won't actually sell it because there's nothing that Gabriel needs $100 for. Once Willie Jr. comes up, then Gabriel realizes that he needs the Benjamin, which means that now he can sell the painting. So Bruno walks away. You don't hear the disgust. Okay. Operate the phone. Okay. First, call Kazanu. That gives you the Castro connection that you can use on the Cajun Critters Clinic. There we go. Now we have Kazanu's address. And now we talk to Wolfe. 4909-324-3333. There we go. Now get out. Now as using the operating sign, you don't actually have to switch icons, so it makes things a little bit easier and a little bit faster. You don't have to go to the toolbar, right click. Again, we're heading into the cathedral because it's faster to go to the cathedral and head out to the park. Okay. Talk to Madame Lorelei twice to trigger her dancing scene. Here we go. Hoopla! There we are. Now you have to do the Madame Lorelei stuff in order to advance the day. There is no way around it, I'm just sorry. I mean, it's really tough to plan around these kinds of events when you know they're not really essential to the plot. Okay, so Gabriel dances around with her, gets her to drop the veil. Now you don't actually have to look at the veil and get the snake scale, you just need to return the veil so that she'll give you a reading. Okay, come on, keep dancing, alright. Alright, she's done dancing. I hope he is. I hope she is, anyway. Okay, grab the veil from the inventory, give it to Madame Lorelei. Right-clicking doesn't help here. Yeah. I found this out. Okay. Talk to the artist. Grab it. Alright. Fastest way out of the park is through the cathedral, because you actually walk much faster. Okay. You have to watch the interrogation scene. Okay. Through the swinging door. Open the door and we're in. Yay. Dum 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 dum. Now that was the shortest interrogation I've ever seen. Oh, too bad. Okay, you do not need to talk to Mosley. You just need to get out of Dodge. Okay, where are we headed? We are headed to Tulane University. You can skip the entire lecture and the dream sequence that comes with it. Okay, so let's see. What do we need from this guy, Hartridge? Okay, we give him the completed Veve, which triggers the event on the day before St. John's Eve, so that we can give evidence to Mosley. The second thing we need from Hartridge is a translation of the phrase Capri Sanko, which we'll need to get the bracelet from Madame Kazanu. So there's no real reason why you would want to ask Hartridge Capri Sanko other than the fact that you've asked everyone else and no one else knew. Okay, heading over to Kazanu. Now, because I did the whole kleptomania thing in the beginning, I have the hair gel all ready. Alright, gelled up the hair. Now, bring on the priestly dress. I didn't know priest wore jeans. It's Father McLaughlin to see you. Okay. You don't need to go through that many dialogue options with her. Capri Sankor, tell her what it means, then go to Human Sacrifice, Real Voodoo Queens, and the Voodoo Hound Floor. And once you do that, she busts out the bracelet, where you use the clay, which you already collected on day 1. Walk right out. There's no other need to talk to her. Alright, we are done with Kazanu and we never ever have to come back. Now you may be wondering, why am I going back to the cathedral? You need to trigger the second Lorelei event. When she's standing there, all alone and just sort of spaced out, you have to get her to turn around and do the whole Malia Getty, do not see her or you will pay with your life. And then she disappears. Yeah, it's true, you can't get through the day without that either. It's a required event. Okay, we're gonna head over to the Dixieland drugstore. Not just to get Willie Jr., but the lanyap that comes along with buying something $20 or over at the Dixieland drugstore. That is the Master Voodoo Gambling Oil. So we'll need that in order to get Marcus to win his game, give him the self-confidence to win that. Alright. Come on, Willie Walker. Alright. Got the lanyap. Okay, ready to go. Here we go. Back to Napoleon House we go. Back to Napoleon House we go. Now, before you do the voodoo thing, you have to talk to the bartender and have him mention voodoo, and then you have to talk to him about the bar patrons and bring up the Sam and voodoo connection. Now, I made the mistake there of accidentally clicking on the street musicians, not the bar patrons, so I lost a couple of seconds there. Not too much, but okay, you need to go through 3 dialogue options here. You need to mention that Marcus probably is cheating, and voodoo is powerful, and that this thing could make a nun get lucky. And if you guys don't get the innuendo, then you're not old enough to understand it. Alright, and Sam doesn't mention that he's a jeweler in this playthrough. We give him the clay anyway, so he'll forge it for us. Alright, heading back. And because we've finished all the day's elements... Oh no, we haven't. Not yet. Sorry. We gotta head over and see Malia Getty at the cemetery. Run, run, Gabriel! Run, 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 run! Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I know this is not right. Not just the tones, but the timing. Okay. Now, when it's getting late, the end of this chapter gets much, much faster, because you don't have to wait for Grace to walk out. You just see Gabriel walk right in. Grace walks right out. Oh, and we run into Malia. St. George's is closed. St. George's is closed. Too bad. She's still going in anyway. Let's get it on. Bow, bow now, bow, bow now, bow, bow, bow. Okay, we're on day 4 now. Quick succession. Alright, we haven't asked Grace to do any research yet, and we'll do it 2 at once this day. Skip the scene. Nothing to do here. Okay. Gotta head over to Napoleon House and grab the bracelet so that we have the snake connection that we can give to... what's his name? Crash? Okay. Okay, you never have to go back to Napoleon House ever again. That's just great. It is great. We don't have to go back. Heading over to the Overlook. Use the left. And you see Crash. Now, the thing that I haven't showed you in an optional video yet is that if you enter the park without going to the Overlook, you actually will chase Crash all around the park and he'll just completely ignore you. So you have to use the Overlook in order to get him to or at least catch him talking to someone